Hello and welcome, my beautiful Pisces, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, sea sponges of the sea. Brenda here with your Pisces weekend vibe from your guides messages for November the 11th to the 12th. Keep in mind this is a general forecast, but it gives us some good advice that often we can impart towards our weekend. And often things do happen. Synchronicity can work for some of us. So take it with a grain of salt. What doesn't resonate, throw it back out into that deep blue sea. Okay, starting off, we've been given the download message, wait. So we're being given the guidance and the message that we shouldn't be rushing in, not doing things in a big hurry with haste. We need to think about our moves before we do them. We are not advised to take any major leaps of faith right now. We need to be calm and we need to just wait. This is about maybe something out of our control that we're waiting for and it hasn't arrived yet and it may not over the weekend. But this is all about being patient, tolerant, and understanding that we must just leave things as they are, and in the perfect divine timing, things will show up as needed. Okay. We've got the worry card, though, too, Pisces. So worry is an attachment to a particular outcome and the fear that it will not come to pass. So again, we need to wait for something. We need to be patient. We shouldn't get up in our head and start imagining that things are not going to work out because we haven't received something in a big hurry. Okay. This is all about anxiety that can hold us back, and worry and creativity cannot exist at the same time, right? So maybe this is a result of too much worrying on our part or the part of someone else involved in a situation this weekend. It can be a reminder that we have the tendency to allow ourselves to become overly hopeful that a particular result will be the outcome of a particular method we favor. So our style of worrying is often developed in childhood to make us feel like we're doing something in the face of forces over which we had little or no control at that time. So this is all about relaxing and not worrying. We have to separate our attention from our intention. So this is, again, telling us that we shouldn't worry if we're waiting for something. If you're waiting for tests to come in, if you're waiting to hear about a message, if you're waiting for a delivery, if you're waiting for results, often they take time, things are out of our control, and we just have to not worry about it. Just let go and let God, as they say. Now, coming in next, we have the calm card. So calm is not a weakness. And again, this is quite interesting because we've got the wait card, the worry card, taking our time, not rushing in. And the calm is a state of calm, is not a personality flaw. On the contrary, when we feel balanced and harmonious within our soul, we can attract the energy in us. We can make things better, right? This is all about attracting the energy to us that we want, positive energy to us at this time. We need to feel balanced. We need to allow ourselves this calmness. Think about the hermit, okay? We don't have him here, but think about the hermit card, taking yourself within, calming down, allowing yourself that time and space just to slow down, okay? Calling a truce, pulling back. Human society often equates movers and shakers and type A personalities with prosperity and prestige. But at what cost to our emotional and physical health is that? We need slow and steady wins the race, and one day at a time are the mantras of this card. Sometimes the pressures of life on earth can feel like the light of our soul is being extinguished. It is our job to take care of our human vessel so we can efficiently follow the blueprint that we have created for ourselves in our life. If we take too much on our plate, it can cause stress and disease, or dis-ease with a hyphen, right? Sometimes it's like material wealth. We think of that, we want it, we strive for it, but we push way too hard. And when we don't get it immediately, we get upset. And this is about being calm. Happiness is an inner peace we need to tap into this weekend. Maybe meditation and a ritual of sitting in silence with our guides is always suggested if we're feeling this way. And remember, I had mentioned the hermit. And we know that the hermit is kind of like that too. And so the hermit takes himself off to his silence to try to find whether he's on the right journey or on the right path. In the meantime, remember, it's okay to be calm. You don't have to be a shaker and a mover this weekend. You don't have to be going aggressively out there and being proactive and pounding the pavement and boots on the ground doing things this weekend. This is about being calm. Look what we've got here next. The flow card. Everything here is wait. Don't worry, stay calm and go with the flow. It's amazing. There are times to hold on tight to the shore and there are times to enter the flow. Notice where life is going and move in that direction. We need to watch for signs and follow them and not resist. When we go with the flow, our life force expands and healing on all levels goes forward. It abounds. It comes into us. This is also the time to release old limiting patterns. Forgive and let go of the need to be right about our beliefs all the time. If we aren't feeling the smooth currents of life, it might mean that we're being self-critical or judgmental. When we enter the flow with gratitude and love, we will find blessings surrounding us. We need and we will enter into a state of grace and healing will come into us. So it's all about not stirring up the status quo, not being a shaker, this weekend, just taking our time and waiting for things to unravel and to just evolve the way they should. So let's keep that in mind. Let's not go out there and want to be overly aggressive. That's when we make mistakes, right? Where we trip up and we fall because we're in a big hurry. We're focused on that destination and we're not looking where we're walking, right? And we hit those speed bumps and fall. So this is about staying calm, not worrying, and go with the flow and just be patient and wait. Now, our first tarot card is the Emperor. It comes in with the Six of Swords and the Page of Swords. So you might have heard a situation here about something coming in that may cause a delay, and this is where the waiting here is with the Page of Swords. But it's going to be a challenging beginning, but one that you have the capability of just sitting back and waiting for. Okay, Pisces? So when the Page of Swords comes in, that's what it means. There could be delays. You could hear about something coming in that you're going to find is a truth that you have to deal with. But this is about you being patient in the meantime. You're leaving something here. You've taken a stand here as the Emperor, which, is sitting in the seat of power, being organized, logical, crossing your T's and dotting your I's while you're waiting for something here. So, I always look at the Emperor. I always think of him. He can be a father figure or someone who you look up to for their experience and their wisdom. But I see it as you being your own boss, your own entrepreneur, your own person in charge of your situations and having control of that this weekend. Six of Swords says, you know what? Things are going to get better. Pisces, we're going to be moving forward in a new direction. Things are going to improve in our lives. We're going to be going from troubled waters to calmer shores. We may have had worries in the past. We may have had to slow down and go with the flow. But we realized at the end of the day, that was the best thing for us to do. And we can make a good decision. And the decision for you is you took control of your thoughts and what it is you want. You're moving on in a new direction and you realize that it's taking time to get there. And you're moving in the right direction. And really, Pisces, things are going to improve for us as we make these changes to make this decision to move in a new direction. Well, my beautiful Pisces, this is our message for the weekend. I hope you have a beautiful one. Just remember, don't go out there rushing around and don't push yourself. Don't, make any fast decisions. Don't sign any contracts in a big hurry if you're going out to buy something this weekend that requires a legal signature. Remember, consumer beware. Once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. So take your time. Be calm. Just go with the flow. Don't get yourself all stressed out. Be in control of your choices and decisions. And sometimes we have to wait for things, and that's okay. I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful weekend. And always know I send you lots of love and many blessings. And my beautiful, beautiful mermaids and mermen, I'll see you soon.